In fact, I even said no to the film. I was very, very scared. Nagi convinced me and he said, you can pull this off. I thought, okay, if somebody else can trust me, why can't I trust myself? Nagi, what did you even see in me? So he said, I saw you in a Tamil film where you were on top of the train, and in that particular song, I looked into your eyes and I could see Savitri. I really wanted to do something that was very different from Nenu Local. You have to do some big films with big heroes, but you might not have a big part in it. King Khan, big fan of him, and Ranveer, and Rajkumar. Hi, thank you.
We do this.
Oh, really?
All the
దీన్ని చేసినందుకు ధన్యవాదాలు.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for doing this.
My pleasure.
I have to ask.
Yeah. Definitely. I think we have to give it off to Nayanthara ma'am, because I think she was the one who started that, if I'm not wrong, with a film called Maya, and then eventually it started changing. She did that, and other people have gotten the opportunity to do such films, and people have started seeing talents that in a lot of women out there, that even they can pull off something by themselves, which is great. So I'm happy that we are in this run in the best phase of cinema. Yeah, I think in the beginning of the film, in fact, I even said no to the film. I was very, very scared. Nagi convinced me and he said, you can pull this off. I thought, okay, if somebody else can trust me, why can't I trust myself? And I took it over and I did it. But I think I was even trolled for even being chosen to do the character, which I was told, which I even realized much later, while the promotions of the film was happening. They asked me, trolled in the beginning, what do you think about it? I'm like, oh, was I? I don't even know about it. So I generally don't take much interest on all the negativity on social media, but still, there was a lot of challenges that I faced, because it's a thing that people loved on screen and off screen both. And honestly, off screen is even more difficult to crack, because on screen you have some reference that you can look at and do it, which is difficult. But off screen, to get that personality, to mold a character, it was just her daughter. I spoke to her daughter. She gave me tips on how she used to talk, walk. So we shared a lot of common things, and I had to think of it and mold a character and get that done. So yeah, it involved a lot of challenges, but I'm glad that I got to do it.
And like you said today, the best.
Yeah, I'm glad that that's not happening anymore. We have a variety of characters, great filmmakers. It's glad that everyone's thinking different and thinking big. So we get the opportunity to play different characters. Nagi saw something in me to even choose me for that character. I couldn't have even thought of doing such a character. I never thought I'll be able to pull it off. So I think while the film was getting over, I asked Nagi, what did you even see in me? So he said, I saw you in a Tamil film where you were on top of the train, and in that particular song, I looked into your eyes and I could see Savitri. And Srikanth is also one such filmmaker who has a vision. They're clear on what they want. Such filmmakers are changing. I think in the beginning of my career, where you have to do some big films with big heroes, but you might not have a big part in it. Everywhere that you need to sit and perform, I think sometimes you need to take a break, to step back and relax in some films as well. I don't know if deglam is the right word, because I think every boy in Telangana will fall in love with a certain. I understand when you say deglam, it's the different kind of makeup and all that, but I would call her, she's glamorous in her own way. So there's a beauty behind Vanilla. So yeah, I think even you will love her. Yeah, Khiladi number 4. So super Khiladi 4. Oh god. I think they've not changed a bit. The thing is, we had more interactions in this one, because that one we were playing it was a fun film, we were playing fun roles, and we spoke a lot. And when I'm talking with Nani, we talk for 5 hours, more than 4.5, we'll be talking only about cinema, just about cinema. He had that pure love for cinema, his passion, which I really love about him. And we stayed friends from that time. And we were actually looking to come back together I really wanted to do something that was very different from Nenu Local. So we came back together in this, and I think this was the right where we both could perform.
Who you stand with? Like if you had to, who would?
It's actually been running in my mind that, you know, I saw some projects which were announced in Bollywood where a lot of women are doing films together. So I thought it would be exciting. I do have a few names in mind, but I don't want to tell it out because I don't want anyone to steal this idea. So you just, you know, my friends will play with me. I have Nani, I have Nitin, and from Tamil, I have Atli doing a film with King Khan and Sam. I'm just waiting for the right script. The right script till now, so I'm waiting for a good one. Mr. Bansali, Rajkumar, who else? Can you give me some options? Oh yeah, Kejo, yeah, King Khan, big fan of him, and Ranveer, and Rajkumar.
Have I said?
మీతో మాట్లాడడం చాలా బాగుంది.